Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends and people of the internet. Thank you for checking out this episode of the 15-Minute BJ podcast. I am BJ Jezbera, and today I am joined once again by the lovely and talented Mr. Tommy Chacon.
Oh, thanks. Lovely. I appreciate that. I'll work on it.
Tommy was our first guest on this podcast, and I've already released a statement in a previous podcast saying that this podcast was coming.
Yeah.
And, it is not officially our 21st podcast. We're calling this 20 and a half because the 21st podcast, as you all know and are anticipating, is going to be a drinking podcast.
Yeah.
So we don't want to miss that. But today, for 20 and a half, we are joined by Mr. Tommy Chacon. Tell everybody what you've been up to.
So I've just been kind of still doing the thing with Sonic Tonic. We've been playing a lot lately. We're working on getting in the casino racket, and I know Jason Mann was helping me out with that a little bit too, so I really appreciate that by him. Just a lot of other like brewery shows and stuff. We played in like Santee at BNS, which is fucking cool. I don't know if you've ever been there. They have the biggest American flag that like I've ever seen. Like,
then I already like the place.
It was awesome. They make moonshine. Like, that's pretty awesome. I don't know. And there was a really, like, you know, the whole venue was really nice to us too. They like gave us free food, free beer. They even gave my girl free beer. I was like, that's really nice. Like, you're giving 6 of us free booze plus like friends and family too. I'm like, who's buying booze here? You guys just like,
we brought everybody, and they're all drinking free.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It was pretty much like that. So I was like, they were really nice, and like they gave us some other dates that we can play again too. So I'm looking forward to that. It was a good time.
Excellent. That's what's important. Finding a place that you like and that likes you back, and staying there, grinding that shit into the dirt.
Yeah, right.
That's the music hustle.
I know. So I was like, it was a lot of fun. It was pretty close to like some of our other members too. I know like our guitarist Tim lives out in Santee too, so he was like, "Man, I could pretty much walk
he
here."
loves meth.
Yeah. Him and his kids, fun for the whole family.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll never know until the scandal comes out. We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know. It's okay. Your secret's safe with us. But yeah, other stuff like I've been developing my own website and stuff too, just pretty much for my own personal use, just because I want to like monitor my own progress. But you can feel free to check it out. It's TommyChaconmusic.com. I think I have like 2 jankily recorded audio samples on there right now.
Nice. You went .com, not .gov or .edu or.
I was thinking edu would be really funny.
Education,
or I wanted to put
time.
like .mx just for shits.
A Mexican website.
Yeah, just make it Mexican.
Just make it Mexican.
But yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot of stuff to been working on, and I've been trying to get back into my classical repertoire a little bit more because I kind of pushed it off to the side a bit. So I feel I was trying to play some of it recently. It just wasn't going too hot. So I'm like, okay, I need to get back into a more, I guess, disciplined practice routine.
And would you say that that's probably the issue, is sticking to a routine and holding yourself accountable to it? Because I notice that's my problem.
I think so, because, I mean, there's so many distractions every day. Like, I'll lay on my bed and, like, go on my phone for, like, an hour, like, going through just dumb stuff on Reddit or, like, the Photoshop battles. I love the Photoshop battles.
Isn't that the worst? Like, you don't even think you've spent that long, but, like, you sit down just to, you know, like, for me, it's not even that I've done anything. Like, it's the first thing I do in the morning. I wake up and I'll just sit down and put on YouTube or something, and like, I'll watch a video, and then after this video, I'll go make coffee, and like, it's always like, after this video, I'll do something, but it always ends up like, no, after this video,
after this video, it's only 5 more minutes.
5 hours goes by.
25 times later, yeah. I think that's really what it is. I personally have been struggling to keep myself like in the routine, like at least. I used to shoot for like, okay, practice at least 1 hour every day of like good solid practice. Not like, okay, let me tune, let me go get some water, let me look at this video. Like, no, it's like you put your phone in the other room and you like sit there and you practice. Unless you use your phone for practice, like looking up tabs or whatever, but
don't
set
do
it on
it.
Do Not
Just
Disturb.
print that shit off the internet.
Yeah, set it on Do Not Disturb or something. But I don't know. Yeah, I've been lacking on it. I've been playing a lot of Destiny. The raid came out.
Yes, somebody who knows my struggles, a fellow gamer. I think it's hard, especially in today's world, to be a creative person. Like, maybe not even just a musician. I'm sure there's other people out there creating something that get distracted by video games, because they're made for us. They're made for people with imaginations who can just get outside the real world, or don't even want to be in the real world. And we get on the video game and it's just like, oh man, I wish
go through a space adventure real quick. It'll only take 20 minutes. Don't worry
there was
about
a legit like guitar game. Rocksmith was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I played the shit out of Guitar Hero when it first came out.
Yeah, Guitar Hero is cool, but that doesn't help you learn how to play guitar at all.
Oh,
there's only 5 things to push on a guitar. Well, I can play
Yeah.
guitar, and then all of a sudden, every jackass thinks they can play guitar. Like,
Yeah. I mean, the one thing
I
I
play
will
guitar
say,
and I still say I suck. But
Yeah,
people are
right.
like, I can play Dragon Force on hard. I'm better than you. Like,
oh, okay.
sure, you can play 5 buttons.
Yeah. Okay. Cool story, man.
But Rocksmith was cool because it had, you utilized a real guitar and it would take you through like tabs and music and this and that. But there's nobody sitting over you going, this is what you're doing wrong and this is why you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Rocksmith is just like, nope, you're doing it wrong. Nope, you're doing it wrong. Nope, you're doing it wrong. So then it just
I
drives
figured-
people like, well, fuck guitar.
Yeah, exactly. I figure like I mean I only played Rocksmith like once before, but I feel like I'm like, man, if everybody played this, there'd be so many people playing with like bad technique and stuff like that too, because I don't know. I see a lot of guitars that don't want to use their pinky on their left hand. I'm like, your pinky's your friend, man. You can reach a lot of stuff with that little pinky.
Yeah, I was that guy for a very long time.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
after I broke my pinky, I was like,
Yeah.
it doesn't move right. It just fucks everything up. But yeah, if you train it long enough and you beat it into submission, your pinky does become your friend.
Yeah, I was
Just like most people.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I made all my friends,
I
dude.
just beat them into submission.
Just a club and then a couple beers afterwards.
2 pinkies,
Yeah.
just bap, bap,
Yeah.
bap.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I've been trying to get back into the swing of things. So I feel like I kind of dropped off the map for a little bit as far as practice and discipline goes. So I need to.
Well, I'm glad to hearing that you're getting back into it because last time you were on, I even said it. I've always been impressed by your playing, especially when you're doing classical guitar stuff because you're using all 11 of your fingers.
Yeah.
And it's just it's always something that I've wanted to be able to do but haven't. Like I try, I practice, and I do dabble in some fingering, but the way you do it and the way I see other people do it when they're playing classical guitar just makes me feel like a complete piece of shit. So I try to avoid it at all costs. But
I mean,
when you do it, it's very nice.
I mean, it sounds really dumb, but a big thing that'll just add to the tone in general is, I mean, it looks like I do a lot of cocaine because my right hand just has long fingernails on it, but it really does make a difference versus like hearing some little subtle. This is like my, left hand with no nails on it versus my right hand with the nails on it. It's just so much louder.
It's like
more
having
clear.
5 picks attached to you.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. And people are like, oh, you could just buy those little plastic things, like the ones for like banjo or whatever.
Mhm.
But I've tried those, and it's not the same. You need that beautiful mixture of like a little bit of that flesh and a little bit of the nail just to get that real bright, clear tone coming out. And like, because when people finger pick, I'm like, I see what you're doing. Like your timing is great and stuff, but they had like no nails or nothing, so it comes out real muffled and real quiet, and it's like you're almost like leaning forward trying to listen, but especially if you're in a live music environment, you're not going to be able to hear it. People are going to lose interest, start shouting about their friends about
I mean, they'll do that during songs that
yeah,
they
they'll do
like.
that during songs that they
They'll do
like
that during
too,
all the
but
time.
they'll still be able to hear you at least, I guess is my point.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just a lot of things I try to do to make sure that it, one, has a good tone, and then 2, that my playing is up to snuff.
Not a pun intended to do with the cocaine reference. You
Yeah,
just made.
that's true, actually. Yeah,
Gotta make sure
I
my
didn't even think
fingernails
about
are up
that.
to snuff.
gotta make it. Yeah, hang on. How much can I fit? At least like a whole gram in just my pinky nail.
Don't you ever freak out though? Like, I don't know. I always have to keep my nails trimmed because I hate just catching them on anything. Like, I always feel like, it's losing a nail because I've lost a couple. It
Yep.
sucks and it hurts and it's so scary. And every time I like feel like the slightest tug on my nail, I want to cry just because I'm like,
Yep.
does that freak you out at all when you play?
It does, because like I don't know, I have like split it right down the middle before where it like went into the nail bed and things like that. I mean, the best thing is like if you do like maintenance on it, like it sounds really dumb, but you got to get like files and stuff, and like as soon as you start getting like a rough edge, like you want your nails to feel as smooth as like glass. So you just any rough edges you get, you got to
Does that
file
also
them
like
down
benefit
right
the
away.
strings for some reason? Like it's not gonna make so many tears, or is that strictly just like a comfort thing?
I think it's more of a comfort thing, and it won't get like caught on a string, because I know sometimes if I'm lazy about it, I don't maintain it for a while. I'll be playing and I'll feel like my finger actually get like stuck on a string when I'm trying to move it like further. And it's not like it's stuck and I can't take my hand off the
Yeah, all of a
guitar,
sudden you
but
fling your fingernail into
Yeah.
some lady's drink in the first row.
yeah, right. She just chugs it down, doesn't even notice.
And then she gains the power of Tommy Chacon.
Yeah, and I just hand her a guitar and she'll play.
Yeah, she just takes over.
She'll finish my set. But yeah, I don't know. It's more just so you won't rip it, and so it won't get caught on your string and things like that, just so it doesn't mess you up while you're playing. So you want your nails to help you, so take care of them.
Nope, I'm gonna keep them trimmed and say fuck nails for the rest of my life.
Right. If you could use a pick, it's fine. Just no finger pick.
I'll Jimi Hendrix it. I'll use my teeth before I use my nails.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm such a pussy about my nails.
Yeah, you puss.
Yeah, well, we are what we eat.
Yeah, damn.
This morning, I guess I would be spamming eggs.
I'm nothing. No.
You didn't eat anything?
No, I haven't eaten yet. I was thinking about cruising through something on my way here, but I was lazy and watching YouTube videos and stuff. So, and I was like, I'll eat afterwards.
Like, I will watch YouTube videos of people eating all day and be like, fuck, I'm so hungry, and then realize like, oh, I haven't eaten in 14 hours because I've been watching YouTube all day. I've been on this new video. Have you ever heard of Hot Ones?
Hot Ones? No, I haven't.
This guy, I forget the fuck his name is. I think it's like Sean Evans or something, but he interviews celebrities and they eat 10 hot wings and they get increasingly hot. So he like has these like salacious questions and really hot wings. So you see like the celebrities buckling under pressure. Like it's cool because you get a really authentic answer out of most of them because they're just so fucking miserable from like
because from eating like the habanero
melting
hot
their
wings.
face off.
Yeah,
but then you get to see like which celebrities or people you think you could hang with, because I think I could probably do this challenge. I've had several of the hot sauces that they use, and they don't really get bad until like halfway through. But DJ Khaled was on there, and he quit like 3 wings in, and they were eating Tapatio.
What?
Yeah, he quit on Tapatio.
Tapatio?
I think he either quit on Tapatio or right after Tapatio.
Dude.
And I was like, DJ Khaled, the biggest fucking puss on the face of the planet, and he still tries to play it off like he's the winner of this challenge. Like, I'm just not stupid, man. I'm the best. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to hurt myself. Then why the fuck would you sign on to a hot wing eating challenge?
Yeah, right? Hey, I'm just not dumb. Hey, give me a glass of milk,
colors, and I feel like anybody that's a real fan of DJ Khaled and thinks that he's a big baller or whatever he calls himself, the greatest of all time, go watch that video and tell me he's the greatest of all time. Because then right after that, I think he interviews like some little like skinny model girl, and she just destroys the wings.
That's
like,
awesome.
She does it like, do it gracefully. She still snots it up and like tears, but
she just wrecked him. She housed it like a champ. So I mean, just random tangent because we're talking about DJ Khaled. Does he make music?
He's a producer.
Okay,
and he shows up in like a lot of people's songs, just going greatest, best, oh yeah. Like that's the kind of music that he makes. But he's not really like a musician. He is a producer and like. I wouldn't even call him a rapper, just a producer who shows up in way too many fucking songs. And I'm going to bust a Suge Knight right now. If you don't want your producer showing up in all your songs, dancing in all the videos, come to Death Row. Fuck DJ Khaled showing up in every song he produces.
Well,
but I guess that is the secret key, like to when people go for a DJ Khaled song, they know that like he's going to be on it and it's going to sell a bajillion copies because it's got his name on it. But like, people buying that shit are just fucking sheep, in my opinion.
I mean, it's just
you're buying a name. You're not even buying music.
Because I was like, I recognize from like when I had like Vine and stuff. I was like, he made a lot of funny vines. I was like, so I liked his vines and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
but
another way he got.
But he's like, we're
big,
DJ Khaled. I'm like, but I never saw anything musical. So I was like,
well, the way
DJ?
You know that you're never gonna see music out of him is he puts DJ before his name.
Well,
so you're not gonna see any music coming out of that guy ever. You're going to hear other people's music or maybe samples of their music, but you're never going to hear real music come out of that guy.
Fair.
The greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time.
Not half as good as Tommy Chacon. And speaking of which, we're going to get back into the subject of the greatest of all time.
Oh, is that me?
You've been practicing for us. I know you just told us that you've been getting onto the practice regimen again, so let's hear what you got.
Pressure's on.
Bust out those fingernails and let's see what you got.
Hang on, let me polish them up real quick. Hold.
And give us an introduction to this piece, because I liked last time you kind of schooled us on some classical stuff. Not only how you play it, but what you were playing. So give us a lesson.
So the title of this is called Tempestad. It's by Juan Serrano. I learned this a long time ago because I kind of feel like I needed to kind of build myself from the ground up again. So this is one of the earlier classical guitar songs I learned how to play. It was at Mesa College when I took like their basic group guitar class pretty much. And, we would all play it in like separate parts. So we would have one person playing like, one group of people playing the little melody. And then, other people would just be playing the block chords. And then so I was like, well, it was a really cool sounding piece, and I knew the teacher was able to like he would play it with him like solo, and I was like, it's really cool. I was like, is there any way
He would play
like,
with himself. Your teacher would play with himself.
Yeah,
in
he'd
front
play
of
with
the class.
himself. He'd be fingering
I had a
A
teacher
minor.
like that, but elementary school was a different time.
He'd be fingering A minors all over the place. But yeah, and I was like, can I get like the whole music for it? And he printed out a copy for me, and it's one of my favorite ones to play still. So I was like, all right, let me polish it up a little bit for BJ.
Yeah.
This is my love song to BJ.
Cool. Scoot in nice and close on that mic. Technical issues. Sorry, folks. I just, my computer died or something halfway through this song, so Tommy's going to wrap it up through here, and then we're going to hopefully make it to the end of this episode. Anybody listening, if you're a computer nerd, help me out. Put it in the comments. What do you think is wrong with my computer? Because it's been happening a lot. So, sorry, Tommy. Go ahead. Take it away.
Oh, it's all right. I'm just going to start from the Little Triplets.
That close to the end of the song before my computer fucked up.
Yeah, we were that close. I was
damn
like,
you,
oh.
computer. Damn you, hell, man. Fucking computer.
It's
all right, well, I think
it's
we're just going to cut it at this point because I don't want to end up doing that again. But we're going to keep working on this computer issue, and hopefully the 15-minute BJ will be a straight 15 minutes next time. No more of these computer breaks.
Yep. I think what are we at? Like, we're at like 20 minutes. Yeah.
So right, but,
yeah, well. 20-minute BJ is better than a 15-minute BJ.
It happens.
Yeah.
But before we go, Tommy Chacon, please, the floor is yours. Tell people what you have coming up next. Your band Sonic Tonic has some shows probably coming up and where they can find those.
Well, you can go to sonictonic.rocks. You can find all of our upcoming shows there. The one that I remember the date off the top of my head and the one that I'm probably the most excited about is at the Field downtown in the Gaslamp District, and that's on November 2nd. So it's our
one
first
of my places.
Yeah, so it's the first time we're actually playing in the Gaslamp area, so I'm just like really stoked about that. We're getting our foot in that downtown door.
You're gonna like the Field. They're very good people over there. They
I
take
was
care of
like-
you, and they have an amazing blue cheeseburger.
All right. I like blue cheese and I like hamburgers. Sign me up. It's an Irish place, right?
It is. So
Yeah.
definitely learn an Irish song or two.
Right.
The bar staff won't really hold you accountable to it, but the patrons,
Yeah.
every once in a while, like they just will not accept Flogging Molly as my one Irish song.
Yeah.
So I had to go out and learn a couple too. But yeah, for the most part, the people in the bar don't really care, but it's the patrons of the bar that I like.
Yeah. They're like, hey,
You
play
don't know
some
whiskey
Irish
in the
song.
jar? Yeah.
Or what's the Fields of Athenry
Yeah.
and other ones like that. Anything by the Pogues.
Yeah,
pretty much.
if you pull one of those out of your ass, they will love you. And I mean, just have a good time there. That place is
Right.
awesome.
I was like, I like drinking, I like cheeseburgers, and I like Irish music.
So we need to get you guys into Tin Roof. If I had any connections there, I'd take you there in a heartbeat. But yeah, the Field is a good place to start.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. One's gonna be a good time, dude.
So what day is that? November.
November 2nd, I believe it's a Saturday.
Yeah, that is the
Saturday
Saturday
night.
I head to Santa Cruz. So unfortunately, I will not be there to support you.
Damn,
But
that's
you got
it.
a
We're
Saturday at the
canceling the
Field.
show,
That's
dude.
good.
We're
We're moving
canceling
it.
the show. We're moving it. We're going to Santa Cruz with you.
Do it. It'd be fun. It'd be good. It'd be a good time. Maybe one day. Maybe one
Right.
day.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for having me over.
Thank you
Appreciate
for doing it, and thank you for coming on again, because, it's a repeat offense now that you've been on.
Mm-hmm.
I like to call my guests repeat offenders, so
Yeah,
you're officially a repeat offender now. How does it feel?
feels great. I love being a criminal.
We'll get you on for a third one soon. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, thank you for checking us out. This is the 15-Minute BJ. We are signing off. I'm BJ. This is Tommy Chacon of the great band Sonic Tonic, and also the new upcoming Tommy Chacon solo project. He's got a website, more than I do, so go check him out, Tommy Chacon, and follow him on Instagram, because every once in a while he goes to Hawaii and posts really cool pictures. So
Yeah.
follow his shit, and
Sea turtles
make sure
and
you follow
geckos.
us. This podcast is only possible with your donations and time, so make sure you send all your money and subscribe. If you can't send money, subscribe. It's the easiest way to help us out. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to this podcast. You'll get updates, and you'll also know when the next BJ podcast, 15-Minute BJ, comes out. So thanks. Check it out, and share it with your friends. Have a great week. Thank you, Tommy Chacon.
Thank you. Later, taters.
Later. And remember, always update and defrag your computers.
First, I was like hearing people, oh my God, John Mayer. I'm like, yeah, fuck John Mayer.
Fuck John Mayer.
Fuck John Mayer. Who the fuck is John Mayer?